Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Martha Anger. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Authorities in California are looking for a hit-and-run driver who killed 3 girls. 12-year-old Daytona Bronis, 13-year-old Sandra Miser, 11-year-old Willow Sanchez, and critically injured a 4th, 14-year-old Natalie Coe. Bronis and Coe were wheelchair-bound. California Highway Patrol says Miser and Sanchez were pushing Bronis and Coe along the side of a rural San Bernardino road Saturday night when the driver of a white Chevrolet Silverado hit them from behind, jumped out of the vehicle to check on the victims, and then fled the scene on foot. Anyone with information is asked to call the California Highway Patrol at this number. Top health experts are warning a new COVID-19 variant in the U.S., the Delta variant, may be a threat to the progress against the pandemic. The variant may be more contagious, cause more severe disease, and spread in younger patients. Researchers first identified the Delta variant in India and say it could spell trouble for the U.S. if it becomes the dominant strain. Vaccine manufacturer Johnson & Johnson delivered more than 21 million doses of the COVID-19 vaccine in the U.S. But according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, nearly half of the amount delivered, about 11 million doses, are sitting in storage and rapidly approaching expiration. Right now, the vaccine can be stored up to 3 months at refrigerator temperatures. Johnson & Johnson says they are working to try to extend the shelf life of its vaccine. President Biden is in the midst of the first overseas trip of his administration, putting all the emphasis on restoring relationships with U.S. allies. This is his schedule. It begins with a stop in England for the G7 summit, then to Brussels to meet with NATO allies, then finishing with a face-to-face meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Geneva. Firefighters in Northern California rescued a 38-year-old man trapped in the shaft of a giant Vineyard fan. He'd been there for 2 days. Authorities say the man told them he likes taking photos of old farm equipment engines. But the fan was not an antique. And police say he had far more methamphetamine on him than camera equipment. So he was charged with trespassing and drug possession. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, you got to see one of nature's greatest shows Thursday morning. A partial ring of fire solar eclipse that occurs when the moon passes between the earth and the sun. Only people in Greenland and parts of Russia and Canada got the full effect. But the eclipse was visible on a smaller scale where a fingernail-shaped shadow partially covers the sun from countries like the United Kingdom and Ireland. I really wanted to see it, but I missed it. Environmentalists and members of the indigenous population are celebrating a huge victory developers of the Keystone XL pipeline project, which aimed to carry oil from Canada into the United States, pulled the plug on the controversial project. For more than a decade, protesters, including actress Jane Fonda, argued that the project threatened the environment and would worsen the climate crisis. But supporters say the decision is a blow to U.S. energy security and a blow to thousands of union jobs. Sign1News will be broadcasting live updates Monday through Friday. Then this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, join us for a live panel of diverse guests to discuss the hot topics of the week. Again, be sure to post your thoughts and comments at any time during any of the live shows. We might even share your comment. A big thank you to our Sign1News app subscribers. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Apple Watch, Amazon, and Roku.